What's good? What's good? Happy New Year. Earlier today, I was on TikTok and I seen this interview with Ashley Tisdale, who played Sharpay on High School Musical. And she was giving the backstory of, I guess, like with the villain, and the producers want to know why so many like young girls liked it Sharpay and High School Musical. And Ashley said it was like a 8-year-old girl who raised her hand and said we like Sharpay because like she knows what she wants and she go after it. And I think, and that really like spoke to me, and especially as we step into this new year 2024, I'm so excited. I feel the power already. But just like knowing, like, it's all about knowing what the fuck we want and owning who we are and our truth, and not allowing others to dictate our reality, even if they don't agree or don't support us or don't see the vision. That's okay. All we need to know is like what we want in this new year. That's my mantra, and I'm standing on business on it. So let's get right into it. So today we are going to be discussing breaking silence, neurodivergent Black women in film, Blue Eye Samurai, and the Hollywood Odyssey. So let's get right into it. A sanctuary for untold stories and shared experiences. In today's reflective journey, we'll dive into the unique struggles faced by neurodivergent Black women in the film industry, drawing poignant connections to the captivating narrative of Blue Eye Samurai, which you can watch on Netflix. It is like a beautiful animations. I really enjoy the visuals in this animation. I'm all for the visuals. I love it. But yeah, brace yourself for personal anecdotes, insights, and a sincere exploration of the challenges that weaves through both fiction and reality. So, kicking off, I share a personal narrative laying bare the realities neurodivergent Black women have to face in the film industry. Even I still I'm quite sure there are neurodivergent Black women in the film industry, but I like that representation hasn't been publicized. So yeah, these aren't just stories, they are lived experiences providing a window into the challenges faced on this cinematic odyssey. So let's address specific pain points, casting hurdles, on-set dynamics, and the unspoken struggles. Now, one of my sheroes, Monique. Monique stood 10 toes down. No, wrong word. Monique stood 10 toes deep. Her as a non-disabled Black woman, and still Netflix tried it. They tried to pay her scraps while saying she's a legend. I mean, make it make sense. Her struggles doesn't even acknowledge the hardship disabled Black women have to endure to even to even attempt to enter into Hollywood, to even attempt to even be a part of the film industry, which is like a problem right now. So as we open up more about these challenges, we'll see how they mirror the journey of neurodivergent Black women in the film industry and find echoes of these experiences in the fictional world of Blue Eye Samurai. So the so so Blue Eye Samurai and just bridging the gap between fiction and reality. So the journey of the main character, ostracized for her blue eyes, becomes a mirror reflecting the struggles of neurodivergent Black women. Together, we'll explore the shared threads of resiliency, strength, and the relentless pursuit of recognition. A crucial aspect of Blue Eye Samurai is its powerful disability representation, from the limbless apprentice and the blind sword maker, mirrors the strengths of neurodivergent individuals, highlighting the importance of diverse stories and characters within the cinematic landscape. Now let's dive into the symbolism within Blue Eye Samurai. The main character's ostracization due to her distinctive blue eyes mirrors the strength neurodivergent Black women face on an everyday basis. This symbolism becomes a powerful reflection of societal biases, challenging the conventional norms that dictate who belongs and who doesn't, both in the fictional world and our reality. Adding another layer to our exploration, Blue Eye Samurai unveils the harsh reality of women being seen as property. The main character's decision to pose as a man or her pursuit of revenge against the white man responsible for her blue eyes underscores the oppressive norms that women, both in fiction and reality, have had to navigate through. So, the great equalizer. So, I reflect on like the start of the pandemic back in 2020 of March, a time when the world experienced a form of universal authorization, mirroring the daily challenges faced by those with disabilities. In an inaccessible society, suddenly society became magically accessible for all, opening numerous opportunities. So, my Hollywood journey began during this time, navigating award winning productions and national campaigns, only to learn the harsh realities of the business side, which is filled with snakes and cultural appropriation. And I will also say, like, before like the pandemic, I was like struggling hard to like in search of like opportunities. And so when the pandemic happened and brought the world more closer and everybody on social media opened up so many opportunities. But when non-disabled people start re-entering into the world, those opportunities for myself as a neurodivergent Black woman and other disabled individuals became was ceased to exist, no longer was available to us. So that's like that's like that's still like a challenge within itself that like I'm navigating through, but but I'm making it do what it does. So, concluding the vlog, I issue a resounding call to amplify voices by intertwining personal stories with the narrative of Blue Eye Samurai. We're not just shedding light on challenges, but under, but creating a space for dialogue and understanding. It's a call for collective growth within the film industry. So join me on this unfiltered journey where silence is broken, stories are shared, and we find connections in the challenges faced by neurodivergent Black women in film and the captivating saga of Blue Eye Samurai. And you can join the revolution by becoming a member of my Patreon channel. Is I'm so excited for this year. A lot of great things are in the works. Um, Last year, 2023, was a year of unmasking for me, especially how I like my experience of like once like the pandemic happened in March of 2020 and the world came closer together via social media, and like so many opportunities was afforded to me as a neurodivergent Black woman living in America. And once non-disabled people re-enter into the world, into the inaccessible society, those opportunities dried up. So it has been a lot of growth and transformative for me, and really finding my truth in my voice and standing firmly in who I am as a neurodivergent Black woman living in America. So, but and through all that journey of unmasking, I had I had came on this mission of pioneering the world's first neurodivergent focused social media production company. It has been a long time coming, getting over my fear of the selling process, finding out and challenging standard business practices, which I am totally against the rigidness. I need freedom to explore, to be my creative self, and just to be free. So those were a lot of challenges that I had to overcome of last year, and I'm glad like I did the work. And the last thing I want to touch on before like I hop off, like I've been seeing all across like social media, especially on TikTok, like videos of people of neurodivergent people saying that unmasking is a privilege. And to a certain extent I agree when you includes the different layers of like racism, ableism, biases, misogyny, colorism, ageism, classism, so much more, and think about all the odds that are stepped up against us. And on my journey from last year of unmasking, and I said like either you can become like a victim of that because the isms are going to continue to exist as long as humans exist. And so it's up to you to do something about it. So like I understand these think pieces and these articles, but as neurodivergent individuals, and even though a lot of times that we be mistreated and we develop trauma responses to help us to survive in an inaccessible society. But we got to be willing to take up space and to be bold and to stand firmly in our truth, despite what Others say neurotypical people, non-disabled people, other disabled people, or like it doesn't matter. It's like you gotta you the person, you are like the creator of your own reality, and it's up to you. And either you're going to continue to allow people, thoughts, and opinions of you to dictate your reality and stop you from being who you deserve and who you was put on this earth to be and pursue your mission, or are you still going to play victim? And because we all have like a sob story, but unmasking, it calls for vulnerability. It calls for a journey of the dark night of the soul. And not everybody have the strength to go through that. So like I understand, and at the end of the day, it is what it is. And just remember, we all have choices and we all have the power to decide who we are. It's just like simple as that. And those was like the harsh truth that I had to learn during 2023 while I was unmasking. So that's all I got for you, beautiful souls, today. And remember to be kind and gentle to yourself. And see you on the other side, the cosmic side there is. And remember to become a member of my Patreon channel to join the revolution of pioneering the world's first neurodivergent focused social media production company. And yes, and that's order.